How do you find a good plagiarism checker? That's the question I'm addressing today in The Right Question. I'm Daphne Gray Grant, the publication coach. I have a question from Kazim Sanganuga from Lagos, Nigeria. Here's what he's asked via email. Which software can I use to proofread my work and check for plagiarism as well? Thanks for your question, Kazim. I thought doing the research for today's video would be easy peasy. I figured it might take me 20 minutes and then another 10 to run some tests, and then all I'd have to do was write up my findings. Oh boy, was I ever wrong. Here's what happened. First, I tried a software called EasyBib. They offer a free 3-day trial, but they require a credit card number first. I was prepared to give it to them, figuring out I'd cancel the next day. But I wasn't prepared for not being able to get into the website at all. I spent 10 minutes trying and then another 10 minutes looking for a phone number or an email address where I could contact them for help. All I could find was a Twitter address, so I posted a pointed tweet. They did not reply. 2 days later, I finally found the name of a parent company and a phone number for them. I called them only to learn they had in fact already charged my credit card. But as a result of my strenuous objections, they agreed to reverse the charge. In any case, I don't recommend EasyBib. After that, I decided to try a piece of software I already own, Grammarly. I entered one of my blog posts into it, and a few seconds later had the report, no plagiarism. You might think I thought that was good news, but in fact, this particular post contained a very long quote from radio host Ira Glass. And this 204-word quote has been published many times previously on the internet. To me, this was another example of why I don't put very much faith in Grammarly. Next, I tried 3 free pieces of software. Their names were DupliChecker, PaperRater, and PlagiScan. See links below. DupliChecker said my piece was 9% plagiarized, but weirdly, it didn't catch the Ira Glass quote. PaperRater said it was maybe plagiarized, but didn't give me any details. And PlagiScan said it was 74% plagiarized, but I found their report so confusing and hard to read, I really couldn't understand it. And then I had a shocking realization. The column I was checking had already been published on my own blog. That meant that every plagiarism checker should have reported it as 100% plagiarized. I'm astonished that none of them did. Then I thought I'd try another service that I use every week, ProWritingAid. I really like this software, and I seem to recall that it had a plagiarism checker. Well, they do, but it costs more than I'm entitled to with my membership. After some thought, I decided that answering your question was worth $10 to me in plagiarism checks, so I bought them. But then, wouldn't you know, ProWritingAid didn't recognize my credits, so I had to email them for further help. It turns out that ProWritingAid was linked to an older email address of mine, so it didn't recognize the credits I'd bought. Once I got that mess straightened out, however, ProWritingAid performed its analysis and told me my piece was 50% plagiarized. Again, this was far less than the 100% plagiarism record it should have given me, but at least ProWritingAid made it easy to follow their form, and they underlined all the sentences they thought were plagiarized. Overall, I'm not terribly impressed with these plagiarism checkers. So I want to turn the question over to you, my viewers. Are any of you aware of good plagiarism checking software? If so, please email me or post a comment on my YouTube channel. Finally, let me wrap up with a quote from Nigerian poet and writer Michael Bassey Johnson. People can copy anything. Your mode of dressing, the way you talk, walk, dance, sing, cry, but they will find it very hard to imitate the way you donate money. Kazim, I'm sorry I couldn't identify a better plagiarism checking software for you. I'm guessing that you're probably a student, so I suggest you speak with one of your professors or your library and get a good recommendation from them. If you'd like to learn how to stop procrastinating and make writing a happier, more rewarding process for yourself, take a look at my new book, Your Happy First Draft. It's not available in bookstores or via Amazon. The only place to buy it is via my website, link below.